Dale digs down under.
I'm digging down under me shed.
Okay, we're back at it again, guys. I've just broken up all of this bit here. Time to get this loose out of here. I've got a place in the front yard for it. Take that and get rid of it. I went down the shop and I got 12 Dynabolts. Plenty of Dynabolts to put in around the base of places around here. Make sure everything's nice and stable. We've got some work ahead of us, but it's nothing we can't handle. Everything's looking good. Oh, time to get some buckets down here. It's bloody 8:30 at night. I've loosened all this up so I'm not making a heap of noise and bothering anyone. I'm just going to load all this up, get them in there, and then I'll call it quits for a day. That'll be plenty for today. I've done a lot of other stuff and I'm pretty proud of what I'm achieving lately. So let's get stuck into it, eh? Oh, bloody thing. I have to buy a new tripod. I've got one of these fancy plastic leg things that are adjustable, but after they've been adjusted a heap of times, they're pretty bloody useless. But it's doing the trick for now. I'll have to put that on the list of things to get, along with a new pair of bloody shoes. Oh, hey little mate, come on, put you aside. I don't want you to get hurt. It's like a little Jiminy Cricket type thing. Just put him in a bucket. Can't fill that one up. Got to keep him safe. I believe in nothing. I believe in myself. I believe in nothing. Nothing at all. I can't use that one. Yep. Not like that anyway. Got a heap of water in it. Put it straight down the hole. There we go. Good old Mostly Outdoors. What a bloody legend that bloke is. Another 4 buckets. That'll do for now. Almost got there. That's there's probably another 7 or 8 buckets left in that. That'll get me down 100 mil. Put in that last little bit of concrete there. Oh, I can't wait to put in that bit of concrete. That's going to be fantastic. So, Bruce over here, working on a brown pen at the moment because this is a new load. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this section here that I've been working on, that's my tally for all of it. Fair few bloody buckets there. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Bloody hell, that's important. So we're going to go, each row is 5 deep, each one has 25. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so that's 250. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 500, 525, 528 buckets. So that's I don't know if you remember when I had that timber wall here, and then it stepped back as a step. It was about that high, and then all that up there still had to be all pulled out. And you can even see, I don't know how well it'll show up on the camera. Oh bloody hell, that fan's nice. There's the step down, and then it'll lock a little bit of a straight there, and it was in behind the wall. That was those original steps that I put in when I first started digging, and then I cut it all out to here, and I had a bit of a triangle step and another triangle step across here. All of that plus this bit here to that ledge, 528 buckets, and I've still got, make it 10, so probably 538 buckets for this bit. Gets out of hand pretty quick, doesn't it? Especially when you look at the other section that I did. Oh, 1,223 buckets. Right, and that equaled up to 33 tonne. Bloody hell. So 1,223 plus another 500, so I'm probably at another past 10 tonne out of this bit here. So I've pulled a good 43, maybe 45 tonne out of all of this, all by hand. Every last bit of it. It's a hell of an achievement, guys. Like, so proud of myself for being able to do it. I had an idea that I'd have the ability to just keep digging, but never realised it was going to be that much bloody weight. Hey, this next section's going to be a great deal of fun. I'm going to go in a metre, across a metre, and then over about, it'll be only another 1.5 metres by the time I do that, and then I'll be able to track all the way up there. And I think it'll probably work out to be about 3 or 4 metres. There goes the pen. 3 or 4 metres coming back up that way. So it's not a huge space, you know. It's what I think it's about 4 by 4, 4.5. It's not massive, but it's going to be a beautiful little area, and I can't wait to get to that point. But it's a long way down the track and a lot of hard work, but I'm in it for the long haul, I suppose. Come this far, why not bloody just keep going? I'm going to pack it in for the night. See you in the morning, guys. Well, I've finished work for the day and I've come home and done a quick bit of digging. Ended up being 8 buckets that it took to clear out that last little bit and get it down that 100 mil. I need to get some plastic, connect up that pipe work down there, run it through to the wall. Going to do another little drain point there as well. I want 2 drain points down here. I think it'd be a good idea. I'll add these 8 to the tally. There we go. Those are the last ones out of this area. Oh, I'm bloody proud of that. I'm really bloody proud of that, guys. I've still got to shave this bit of dirt up here, and that will come down once I put the concrete in down here, because what I'm thinking is once I got the concrete in and she's gone hard, set some buckets up there, and then I can just drop that straight into the bloody buckets. I'm going to have to do other jobs soon, aren't I? Because as soon as I do have this in and all these walls locked up, I've got to stabilise that footing there for the post, and then as soon as I've stabilised that, we know that we're all honky-dory and we can just motor on in. Whoo-wee. And I want to get that conveyor belt set up too. Oh geez, I've got big plans, because I'm figuring if I can be standing in here and just shoveling straight onto the conveyor belt, then I can set up buckets at the far end, and then it'll just load the buckets for me, and I don't have to drag them all the way along here and break handles and all that type of stuff unnecessarily. And then once I get in there a bit, I want to set up another one so that as I dig that way, I can throw it onto that one. It'll bring it over, drop it in a hopper, and then it'll shoot it up there and in the buckets. You bloody beauty. Well, up she goes. Always try and not ever walk underneath this thing. Geez, I'd hate for it to come down on my head. Okay, it's time to go and spread them buckets around, and then let's mix this last bit of concrete. Oh, obviously I got to put the pipe and the bloody plastic in first, but oh geez, you can tell how excited I am. There we go, another spot prepped up. She's ready to rock. I've got the pipe going through and out to there with another one of those couplings on the end of it. Packed it in with a little bit of clay, just to make sure that I don't end up with concrete or anything in there. My pipe that's going to poke up out of the slab, hooked into the T-piece. So that one runs around to here, continues off into the sump. Now, someone did mention to me, I've got to bloody put in concrete in that sump. Because yes, I am sucking up silt and all that type of stuff. But what I really think the problem is all the silt goes down my holes anyway. When I'm digging, washing it out, you name it, she's always ending up with rocks and leaves and silt and everything in there. So it's a little bit hard to avoid. Even if I did have that actually concreted in, it's not avoidable at the moment really. So in the future, if I have to have a sump, which I'm going to try and avoid at all costs, I want to get this thing so it's completely waterproof, and I don't have the worry of if power goes out, sump overloads and my bloody area floods. It's not really an option that I want to have on the table. I don't want to have a sump down here. There's definitely ways out there to avoid having a sump in, well, I call this a bunker, guys, but technically it could be just, it's the same as a basement. So many houses have basements, and that's what, if you're to go down the route of getting council approval for this type of thing, you're not going to put on the form that, oh, I'm building a bunker. You're going to say it's a basement, because it's the exact same thing. There's no real deviation between what the two are, but in legal terms and all that type of stuff, and in stupid internet world terms, a bunker sounds a lot more how you going than a basement. You say basement, people are like, no, big bloody deal, you know what I mean? So that's just me thinking out aloud there, but it's just giving you guys an idea on they're the same but different, if you know what I mean. So enough about that, let's go get some concrete mixed up, throw it in this hole. Also, I'm putting down the plastic as a bit of a waterproof membrane just to try and stop water from coming back up and into it. But you'll also find that if you put down concrete and put plastic underneath it so that the ground can't suck moisture out of the concrete while it's curing, you'll end up with a stronger product. The longer you can keep moisture in concrete, the stronger it cures. There's no if, buts or maybes about that. That is just a fact. I definitely don't want this one to come down the same way as the last load did. Jeez, that made a bloody splatter of a mess, didn't it? Alright, let's get this concrete down here, eh? I didn't plug it back in, did I? Alright, let's try that again. What's this? A new Patreon. Graham Cameron. Thanks heaps, buddy, for signing up. Buddy, this bloke, he signed up for the jackhammer level. Oh man, much appreciate that, bloke. You're a bloody legend of a human being, aren't you? Thank you very much. Let's get this in the hole. Alright, in she goes. I normally fill these buckets up for you guys. As soon as you come on board, you get to watch me fill up the bucket. I've run out of bloody dirt to dig here, and I only just went down to the shops and got this one for you, mate. So I'll use this one for the whole concrete job, eh? Alright, hit that with the level and see how much more we need to make up. That's a bloody win. I didn't check if this was going to be too small or not. The level fits, bloody beautiful. Oh, so that's not falling the right way. Need him to be up a little bit. There we are. Oh, bit of a transition there. We need a little bit more back. There we are. Try and keep this level. Well, as level as possible. There we are. Oh. That's starting to look alright. Oh, we're having a win. Oh, I think I'll need probably 5 shovelfuls. Well, mixed up way more than I needed. But at least I won't be caught out. And it looks like the pump's turned on and off again while I've been gone. And that's allowed pretty much all of that water that was in there to drain. Not going to be too much to push out. Another little bonus, another little win. Okay. It's about 3 shovelfuls extra. See how close that gets us. Oh, look at that water starting to run off there. Oh, good. Yep, that's exactly what we want. Okay. That's all right. That's pretty much bang on level there. Oh, beautiful. Beauty. Good stuff. Oh, I got half a shovel more. Maybe just a quarter of one. That's it. Yeah, that's nice and level. I don't know how much of this you guys are actually seeing at the moment. Probably just seeing my hand going backwards and forwards. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Now I'll take these tools up. Well, I'll take this up, give it a good wash off, and I'll come back down with some hand tools and make this thing smick-o. We've got everything upstairs all cleaned up now. That's all tip-top. Now the fun part of this is going to be the fact that I'm going to be dishing this so it all falls down in the pipe, but as I do that all the water's going to accumulate there too, so yeah, it's going to end up a little bit of a mess, but you got to do it. It's always best, I find, to get the area all flat and then scoop it out afterwards and then do your dish, rather than trying to shape it or something to be a final result in the first go. This normally works out to be a lot easier. There we go, slowly getting there. that's going to work well. That's going to work really well. Alright, I can already see it doing the right thing. Perfect. There we are. About as good as it's going to get. There we go. Well, Bob's your uncle. Have a look at that. So you can see how everything's flowing there. It's coming down and then turning this corner, following it across and dropping into that existing one. But what that's telling me is it's pooling really nicely around here and it's quite deep. So that should end up as our low point and everything should fall into there as well. But you can see this fine looking dusty stuff. That's the cement just being washed off the surface. And the more I work that, the more cement is going to come off. So that's not what we're looking for. We want this to all stay intact. If you've got water running across your slab like that, what I find is you end up with a really sandy finish on top. And it'll always just be grinding its way down. Won't have any real strength to that cap. But that'll be fine for what we're doing here. But if this was going to be something where you were trying to make it look nice and people were going to see it all the time, oh, you would have yourself a disaster, I reckon. You can even see the real fine cement powder just in this water here. So that's what you're trying to keep that in the slab. You don't want it to be getting washed away. See it there? That's all cement, that. But at the end of the day, guys, that'll be fine for the turkeys I fly with. That'll be bloody beautiful. And it's always hard to soar like an eagle when you fly with turkeys. Oh, another section complete, guys. This is actually like This is a real milestone, this bit. This is a proper milestone. And I think when we do milestones, we definitely have to do a jig, don't we? Yeah, boy! We've had a win! Oh, I love dancing. Well, guys, remember, small knocks break bloody big rocks. See you next time.